Greeting everybody and welcome back to our contemporary videos about politics and human development. So, in this video, we are going to talk about human development. Like, what's human development? Like, what we mean if we talk about human development, like human and then development. What's the development mean? Like, what does it mean to develop something? Like, what does it mean? To develop something is to make it progress, is to make it flourish, is to make it better, is to make it like, kind of, what do you call it? To make it like thrive. That's all uh, development. So, in order for us to make a human development, we do have to develop the human in four ways at least: political ways, social, economic, and educational way. So we are going to talk about every section in details. Political. Let's talk. Let's first start with the educational, because education is the best way to understand economic. Is the best way to understand the society. Is the best way to understand the politics. So educational development in certain countries, like let's say Sudan, for example. Right now Sudan already, like the war is stopped in Sudan. Let's assume that the war is stopped and we are now developing the country, or we are building the country, or rebuilding the country, or trying to flourish the country and make it thrive and make it better country. How we gonna do that? First of all, we need to create and establish new schools, like not the same school that we are like always going, like University of Khartoum, University of University of Sudan, and Nilen University. No, we're not talking about universities. No, we're talking about like simple development, like how a simple person who did not like have their their high school diploma, how they can flourish, how they can develop themselves, like how to be thrive. And if you are like less educated, like less academic educated, or you have less education in terms of academic, like how to develop yourself. That's what we're talking about. So in order for Sudan to make a kind of like this kind of shift, like the shift from the downgrade that we are right now in economic, in like in progressing, in kind of like in development, in order for us like to get out from this kind of canyon and all, we have to like create a new school, like technical training school, for example. The United States here, we do have a community college. Community college is not a university. It's kind of like a college that you know helping people and assisting people to become like better people in terms of like language, like English language, like English, like for example, like Kirkwood Community College in Iowa City. Kirkwood Community College is not, it's not established to be like a higher institution. No, it developed to be like kind of a community developing institution. So like the immigrant like me who doesn't know how to talk English, for example, you can go. Like me, for example, now I don't know how to talk English. Like I'm not American. I'm not talking English like American people. When I came to Iowa, I had to go to Kirkwood Community College to learn English. So this kind of school providing like English language, for example, and then there is some simple trainings, like let's say like training on how to drive trucks, for example, training on like mechanical engineering, but certificate, not bachelor degree, like University of Sudan always like the University of Sudan, we are the engineers. No, we're not talking about like big engineers who are who are supposed to get their bachelor degree or master degree or PhD. No, we're not talking about something like that. We're talking about something simple, like even if you don't have like your high school diploma, it's still you can achieve some certificate to work with it. We're not talking about something like that. We're talking about developing people like to achieve their simple life, to make their life better. Like even if your life is simple, you don't have no university degree or a bachelor degree. No, it's still you can get certificate in simple training. Like for example, like me. For example, I had to go like when I come to the United States first, I had to go to Atomo Job Corps Center. Atomo Job Corps Center is kind of it's kind of a training institution for people range age from 16 to 24 years. So those people are providing those young youth with training, like several trainings: nurse assistant training, material handling operation, medical assistant, CMA, paramedic, operating machine in the industry, um, customer service, well, industrial maintenance, uh, all kind of maintenance that they can be easy for someone, like some short training, like 6 to 9 month or 1 year at length, like 1 year, 6 month, 7 month, 3 months. All those are trainings that you can provide it to your simple citizen. Like everyone can get it. It doesn't have to be you don't have to your family doesn't have to be rich in order for you, like to get certificate, or in order for you, like to flourish in your life, to make your life better. You don't have to be rich. Your family doesn't have to pay for you for university, like to get your bachelor degree or to get your master degree. We don't have to pay attention on that. That doesn't matter a lot. This is the first step. Education. We have to provide a technical trainings, like in order for Sudan to reestablish, and in order for us to progress and thrive in this life. Like we do have to provide, like technical training like this, like as I said, the trainings that I already said. So from this kind of training, you will develop your social skill, for example. So inside those technical training center or technical training institution or community college, we can provide rules, like rules: zero tolerance, for example. You can talk to someone badly. You can be mean to people. You can make drama on people. You can have any stereotype on people. This is how to develop the society. Like this is how to make the society be strong. Like in the institution, inside the institution, you can teach people how to become a good citizen. Like making people respect them. Everybody respect themselves. Everyone, like respects the other. And what do you call it, like find like a way to put barriers between people. Like there is barriers. You can like exceed this barrier. Like you can be mean to one. This is a barrier between you and being mean to people. This is a barrier between you and making a stereotype. This is a barrier between you and making tribalism, discrimination. This is how we develop our citizens. Like every countries that you see they develop and thrive, they follow some certain ways like this. They follow ways that is not complicated. Like you don't have to your citizen doesn't have to have all of them bachelor degree in order for them to be like educated people. They doesn't it doesn't matter for them to have bachelor degree or master degree or PhD in order for them to like thrive and progress in this life. No, they can have simple training, a certificate training, associate degree, a diploma, many types of degrees and certificate that you can do it in short time, 6 months, 1 year, in the length 1 year and 6 months. That's to make someone ready to go to market. And here, after you make those people, after you provide them with a technical training that they need, they will go and to the economic. This is how you gonna like provide them with good economic situation. Like if someone, like for example, for example, for me, when I went to Atomo Job Corps Center, I studied technical training and nurse assistance. After I graduate, I worked in many places like Lantern Park and so many places that I work as a nurse assistant. I make my money. I stable my life. Like before I go back to university. That training, provide me with decent economy. I can take myself. I can stay on my feet. Like I don't have to go and ask someone give me money. I don't have to ask my dad or my mom or my uncle. I do have my uncle here, so I don't have to go to my uncle like give me $1 or give me a $2 or $10 or whatever. No, I can stay by myself because I do have a certificate. I do have like a little certificate like that can provide me with my simple income that I can generate and make my life easy. That's easy things. You don't have to have like a high education in order for you to like make kind of stable economic. No, following a ways like those ways is really a smart way in developing your country and your citizen. It's a simple way to teach people a small training so those people will learn, and then they inside that technical training they will learn how to be socialized and how to like act with each other in a respectful manner, and then they will earn money. They will better their economic situation. They will better their economic well-being. They'll be okay. They'll be satisfied. Like they'll be personally satisfied. They don't have to ask another one. Like, and then someone after you worked in simple job with your simple certificate, if you think that you want to like add more education, you want to earn your associate degree, for example, or bachelor degree. Excuse me. You want to like you wanna get your bachelor degree, master degree, PhD, whatever you wanna get. You can still go back to school because you do have a simple work that a technical training that provides you with simple work that you can work and then you can study at the same time. This is how the countries go. This is how other countries develop themselves and their citizens. And the political development is kind of the more people get like training and education, the better they make their life, and then the more money they gain, and then the better they will understand politics. Let's get into Marcus. Karl Marx is always talking. If like we're talking about politics, always we have to touch Karl Marx. Karl Marx is talking about there is no politics or nothing. It's all about money. It's all about economy. Like if you provide your people with economy, they will like certainly be like really good people in understanding politics because they don't have any obstacles in economic. They don't have to worry about what they're gonna eat. They don't have to worry about like what they're gonna dress. If they don't have to worry about those stuff, they will focus on politics and they will choose who will represent them, and they can represent themselves. Like as I in a last video that I talk about direct democracy, I talk about how people representing themselves and how they're representing other, like through representing others through election, and then representing yourself through like direct democracy and referendum, as we talk about it. And I don't want to talk about that. As Karl Marx said, if you get better economic, you will get better understanding on politics, and you will gain better education. Like it's all about economic, like the economic. That's what Karl Marx is saying. But for me, I think it's all about education. Like if you get education, you will understand economic, and you will understand social and politics. But like Karl Marx said, uh, if you understand that, if you are good and stable in your economic situation, you will understand education better, and your social life will be better, and you will understand politics better. And this is the end of my video. And thank you so much for watching. And if you have any question, just let me know. Thank you so much.